Good evening, it's Wednesday night, time for another live from the Living Room gig session here on Twitch. My name's David Burns, I'm the host for these sessions. This is a songwriter session tonight, and a guest artist tonight is MG Evans, and I'm going to hand over for the first song.
Thank you. That song's called Cold Rain Blues. It's normally the first song that I start with when I'm playing live. I think I was listening to a wee bit too much Johnny Cash when I wrote that song.
There's no such thing as too much Johnny Cash.
There really isn't. There really isn't. So that's it. So it's... And my name is Joe Go Easy, and they say I'm a wicked man, and they say I put my woman's love in the ground. I woke one with December morning, the rapid fury upon my door. The light descended like a plague of locusts, for I knew I'd fall. Well, I was taken down to the station, had to call my lord to defend, and that's when they threw the accusations. I said, wishing this hell would end. The interrogator said they had them a witness, they could pin it all on me, and whether or not I give confession, this night would be my last being free. And you say the sun always shines on righteous. You better prepare for come what may. You say the sun always shines on the rising. Oh, in a cold, cold rain. I stood accused in the slow cold courthouse, just as my plea to the surface. And my lord said my client ain't guilty, evidence proves his innocence. Now I confess to jealousy and hatred, and I confess to anger deep within, and I confess to hurt and hatred. Murder is not my sin. The newspapers, well, they ran their story, give commentary to the whole faith, printed the words of the public notion, my side never laid bare. The jury took 4 hours to reach a decision, to say that I was a guilty man, and as a judge he passed sentence. I knew this wasn't God's plan. You say the sun always shines on the righteous. Well, you better prepare for come on me. You spent your days feeling lonely and Friday. Oh, in a cold, cold rain. Sat in this lonely jail cell, these 4 walls closing in on me, and if I don't find my head red, I only hope I'm free. Well, I heard that it was a woman, a ghost from that poor man's past, and if I don't find my redemption, I only hope I'm say the sun
Fantastic stuff. That's great start to the show there. This is live from the Living Room gigs. MG Evans is our guest artist here tonight. And if you're new to the show here, just to say hello, if you want to get in touch with us, we've got the chat room there, and we've already got one wee message come in. All Norm 1314 who's showing a wee bit of appreciation for the song there. We've got some hearts in the chat already, and so yeah, if there's anything you want to say, to ask us, if you've got a Twitch account, then you can use the chat room there. And also cheers to All Norm for following the channel, which means that you'll get updates on every time we go live. We have a scheduled show every Wednesday night, which is the songwriter session. Different guest artist every week. And this week it's MG Evans, who is here in session playing live for us tonight. And so if you're watching the show and you haven't come across Mr. MG Evans before, tell us a wee bit about yourself.
So, yeah, so I've been doing the singer-songwriter thing for about 10, 11 years. I was in bands before that. I used to be the quiet guitarist that locked in the background. Half drunk.
Standard for guitarists,
yeah. Standard lead guitarist, playing drunk and showing off to the crowd. So, and I'd always been writing songs and things like that, so I kind of decided to start doing my own thing. A lot of work and a lot of voice failing on me and a lot of things like that, but managed to get the set together and started gigging it, and it's been a great 10 plus years for that side of things. I've had a lot of highs and I've had a lot of really, really cool things happen through it. I've played with some great people. I mean, I played with Benny Gallagher very early on.
Not bad at all, right?
That was. I went to tour for like the Scottish parts of the dates with him, so that was a brilliant. It was really good as well because you were seeing a absolute professional, a guy that'd been doing it for 30, 40 year type thing, and that was
quite an inspiring thing to see.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good, and plus you go to play a pretty good crowd as well.
That always helps.
A lot bigger than what I'd been used to at that point. So and some really cool venues. I played the Stirling Toll Booth and things like that.
That's a lovely venue.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely, really modern but classic at the same time. It's a beautiful venue. So, I've just recently released my first album, which I decided to go with a live album, because I've done a few EPs and the EPs never quite turned out the way that I sound when I'm live type thing.
It's very difficult to recreate the energy of a performance.
Yeah, it's hard. I think the thing about it is as well as I think because everything's been written on the acoustic and it's just been me, myself and I type thing, I think when drums come into it and bass comes into it, I think sometimes it just doesn't sound like what I've wrote.
If you know what I mean. Changes the vibe a bit.
Yeah, that's it. So it's so the album's out just now. So it's Low Down Sleazy Night, and you get that's everywhere just now. So
that's on iTunes and Bandcamp and all the usual places.
Spotify. You can get it in Bandcamp on CD if you're looking for the ye oldie version. The things that I still buy. So
for the people that actually still like an actual physical product,
physical thing in their hands,
something you can actually hold.
Yeah,
it's a rare thing these days in music to get actually.
Doesn't happen very much these days. That's
so you're going to be playing some songs from the album for us tonight.
Yeah. That's Cool Jane Blues, the one that I played there. That's the opener from the album. So, as I said at the beginning, I always play that one first. I like to make sure that my voice is going to hold up after that one because it always starts with a kind of roughness that I don't know if I'm going to recover from. So
if you can get through that, you're fine
if
for
I
the
get
rest
through
of the show.
that, I know I'm alright and I should be okay. So that's the main kind of thing with that one.
Well, hopefully it holds up. I'm going to be struggling for my voice myself tonight. As I say, I've been out busking all morning, so if the interview suddenly goes very one-sided, folks, you know what's going on.
It's alright, I love a gab, so
what are you going to play for us next?
The next song's Winter's Tale, which is your kind of atypical breaking up song. This is probably the oldest song in my set, to be honest with you. And it's it's just a story of a couple breaking up type thing, and just the kind of thoughts behind it and the process behind it as well. So as I say, this is probably one of the first songs that I ever played live myself as well. So
Okay.
I normally play with a harmonica, but I actually forgot it tonight. So there's a couple of songs that will sound a wee bit different.
Just have to imagine the harmonica solo.
So, I know. There's normally a harmonica at this bit, so. It's getting cold outside, that we both agree. You can tell me the only things that I disagree. You got a face on you to turn that snow to sleep. I can't recall the last time I seen you lay with me. And I got your back cover, baby. And I got your back cover, dog. Who had mine? Who had mine? Let's take a walk outside, let the cold air cool our minds. You can tell me what's going on in your head at this time. But I know the answer's just before you use the words. 'Cause I'm believing the stories and the rumors I have heard. But I got your back up, baby. And I had your back up, dog. And who had mine? And who had mine? And I'm just asking you straight with me. I need you to lay it on the line. 'Cause there's been a dark cloud hanging over you and me. I can't believe I never read the signs. I never read the signs. You start your sentence with I'm confused, we need to talk. And then you bow your hair, change the speed that you walk. And I know it's over now, it's written all over your face. Memories of you and me, you've begun to erase. Well, I got your back covered, baby. And I got your back covered, dog. You had mine. And who had mine? Who had mine? Oh, darling, who had mine?
Fantastic stuff there. That's Mark Evans here for Live from the Living Room gigs. And we've got some more comments coming through in the chat room. Clara Alviza, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, saying, brilliant as always, sounding great. And Norm, brilliant Mark from Country Gig Scotland. So yeah, we've got a couple of folk tuning in. and yeah, there are people enjoying tuning in at home and watching you. So it's always great to hear that there's somebody out there.
It's always good there's somebody listening.
Aye.
No, thanks guys. Thanks for the compliments. Thank you very much. So yeah, so the next song that I'm going to play is Latlani. This is a song for my for one of my daughters. I've got 3 daughters, so this is a one for the middle daughter. she's recently just turned 16, so this is quite a wee bit older. So I'll play it and stop talking about it. Lay it down, sweet little girl, my tired princess. Lay down in your only red. Your beautiful hair, words can't describe how proud your daddy is of. Let no one ever tell you that I don't love you with all my heart and all my soul. And I wish that I could spend my days where you just to hear your sweet play. And if monsters fear your dreams, laughter turn to scream, just call my name and I'll come running to you, where my arms round to protect you while there's still air in my lungs. I swear I will always be there for you, little lady. Oh, little lady, little lady. Oh, little lady, yeah, honey. Do you recall the days on my shoulders, laughing, singing to the birds up in the tree? Through your child's eyes I found the beauty that should be forgotten to me. I hope your dreams always find you, and love for
Fantastic stuff. That's a beautiful song there. So that's Mark Evans here, live in session. And we've got another wee message come through in the chat room. This is from WeVC03 saying superb as always. So great to see some appreciation for Mark here. And if you're watching the channel, if you'd like to keep up to date with everything that goes on here, there's a little follow button up at the top of the screen there somewhere. Up there somewhere there'll be the Twitch follow button. And if you click that, then you'll get a wee email that's sent out every time that we go live. We've got a songwriter session every Wednesday night here from our wee home studio here. Although this is actually the last one before Christmas. This is the last one of 2018, but we will be back with more guest artists next year, and so looking forward to seeing who we can get booked in for that. But back to Mark, who's playing the final songwriter session live from the Living Room gigs of this year. And what are you going to do for us now?
The next song's Beautiful Blueberries. I've been joking recently at gigs in regards to this song that I've released this as a single probably more times than anything else, and different versions of it. I think there's a reggae version of it somewhere out there. That many different versions of it that I think I could probably release a great stats album that'd just be all different versions of that song. Aye, so I'm going to play it in its original form, obviously, because I've just got the guitar.
What style is it tonight?
Aye, the normal one. I don't quite know where it fits. This is a song about Christopher McCandless. I don't know if anybody's seen the movie Into the Wild. It's about the kind of boy that gets it in his head to go and live off the land in Alaska and just follows his dream. And the kind of movie, I'd seen the movie first, but it kind of breaks down all the kind of journeys that he went through to get there. But I read the book after it, and the book was just, it was phenomenal for somebody of that kind of age to decide to kind of go and do that. Unfortunately, he didn't survive the whole thing, but that's most of the things like that happen. But unfortunately, it's just the wee kind of snippets that he writes in the book and things like that, and his kind of outlook in life and the decision. It was one of the moments that I just thought this is a different kind of story. It just kind of touched me from that point. And I think it was helped along for the fact in the movie as well that Eddie Vedder wrote the soundtrack. And I've always liked Pearl Jam. I've always been a bigger Eddie Vedder fan than what I've been Pearl Jam for some reason, even though everything he does is that. I just think he's a really cool guy, and his outlook in life's like brilliant. The kind of way that he treats human beings is really good for that point as well. So, but the soundtrack that went along with it was fantastic kind of thing. But I just remember at the time being that as I started writing this song. So
there's a few fans of the song here in the chat room. Clara saying love this song. WeVC saying it's their favourite too as well.
Oh well, thank you, thanks very much. I think that might be Vicky, and it's definitely Claire. This is another one of these songs that if I manage to get through, I know my voice is alright with the high note that I've got today, so it's always in the middle where I can open up a wee bit more. So. Makes a man walk out on light. You wake up and see the light. Was it darkness that dragged you through the day? And what made you ride out that chair? Pack your bags and turn your back. Close that door on your family. You left your doubts on in the sand. Got a job working the land. Left behind your mother's old guitar. You worked your fingers to the bone. Display conviction seldom show. And that time by you argue with views. And I know that you chase those ghosts away. And those that you touch so deep couldn't make you stay. The roads that you travel lead to what you yearn. The cold nights grew colder still. Was there lessons learned? Beautiful blueberries, beautiful blueberries. You sent postcards of your plans, dreams of living off the land. Was a beauty how you hold it be. And on that bus you spent your nights reading Tolstoy by firelight, using the pages as your diary. The red double they wrote on you was a speculation or all true. Did your fire go out by yesterday? On the same all night long, and down to be alone. No one else let you down. I know that you are haunted. You chase those ghosts away, and those that you touch so deep couldn't let you stay. The cold lights too colder still. Was there lessons learned? Beautiful blueberries, beautiful blueberries.
Fantastic stuff. That's a brilliant song,
Thank you.
and was clearly a lot of a love for it in the chat room as well. It's Old Norm 1314 saying pure class, sir. So yeah, a lot of appreciation for that. It's a brilliant song.
Thanks, guys. Thanks very much.
That's on the album as well.
Yep, that's on the album. Yep, most of the stuff tonight's on the album. I decided to kind of finish off. This is your last show of the year, but it's kind of my last gig of the year as well. So
Everyone's going to wind it down for Christmas now.
winding down for Christmas to get back into it in January when the weather's terrible and you've got to trek everybody out into the wilds of the streets.
Into the rain and snow.
The usual. That's it. So so the next one that I'm going to play is a medley.
Alright.
It comes from a kind of night before, morning after kind of view. So the song's actually called Porcelain Angel and the second song's called Throwing Them All Away, and it seemed to kind of amalgamate together at one point. It became closer and closer on the set until it became like near enough one song. So it's like the night before when you're realising things are going wrong, and the next day when you realise things have got to change and you take your steps in life to make sure it's a bit different. So so that's that. I feel as if I'm waffling on about.
Oh, not at all. No.
So,
It's always fascinating to hear what the songs are about, and it's quite as we were talking a wee bit before the show started, it's
Yeah.
great hearing kind of the context of what the songs are about.
Yeah, where they're coming from type thing. I think the thing with me that always kind of surprised me with Porcelain Angel. Porcelain Angel's always been a short song. It's not a long. It's more like a poem. But when I wrote Porcelain Angel, I was coming home for the pub, 4 Streets to the Wind one night. I think when I got home, I just jotted everything that I'd seen on the way up the road and kind of turned that into a poem type thing. And I woke up in the morning and forgot to done it. So
And find the notes later on.
Found-
There's a song here.
found it basically written in top of the cooker. So,
Gift of a song to yourself.
I came as a bit of a surprise. So, so that's this song. So.
And just before you start that, just to say thank you very much for following the channel. We see that the notification just come through on the screen there. So cheers for that. And yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you. Late one night, as I was walking home through the bar where I lost my way and my soul, I swear I saw an angel, one with broken wing. Her image it still haunts me, and in my mind I can still sing. She had a face and just like a porcelain doll that my mother kept on the shelf in the hall. I swear she was an angel, one with a broken wing. She said, oh, it's only a dream. And she said, oh, it's only a dream. It's only a dream. It's only a dream. I wish it was real, 'cause I'm needing saving, 'cause I'm needing saving. Oh, I wish she was real. Got a head full of broken dreams that I've never seen through. There's a book of words I've read and then for songs that I've not got around to. And there's a box full of memories in a drawer in my bedroom. And there's a heaviness in my chest, my heart is no open. I'm throwing them all away, I'm throwing them all away. It's time to start new. I'm throwing them all away, I'm throwing them all away. So life is true. Got a boss that doesn't treat me right. I'm fighting to keep my job safe. I had a girl that used to sleep around, says she needed more than I gave. There's a group of friends that hang around that don't walk around no more. And I've collected so many things that I have no good use for. I'm throwing them all away. I'm throwing them away. It's time to start new. I'm throwing them all away. I'm throwing them away. It's all life is through. And apples will grow again out in the orchard. The sunrise will come to rain out in the orchard. And I know that I'm scared, that I get through. And every night I have those same old dreams. I'm an old man full of regret. And in that dream there's a photograph of people that I ain't met yet. And that photograph's a smiling man that looks a lot like me. And when I wake up in the morning, I get a feeling it's who I should be. I'm throwing them all away. I'm throwing them all away. It's all life is through. I'm throwing them all away. I'm throwing them away. It's time to start new. And apples will grow again out in the orchard. The sunrise will come to rain out in the orchard. And I know that I'm scared, but I get through.
That's brilliant stuff. This is live from the Living Room gigs, and we've hit the point in the show where we're likely to have trouble now because the cat's woken up, which means that I'm now going to spend the rest of the time trying to stop her climbing on the laptop and hitting the off switch, because you do like to get in the way, don't you? She has sat right in front of you for most
She
of the
has,
show.
yeah. She's been sitting right in front of me.
I've never seen her sit so peacefully through a session. It might be something to do with the fact that she's sitting next to the radiator.
That,
and the
I
heating's
think
on.
that's probably more the
We'll
attraction.
say that she use. Okay. So we'll say that you've charmed her with the songs.
That's it. That's I charmed her with the songs, and I think more to do with the heat.
Yeah. We'll see how much trouble she can cause now.
Yeah.
I every week she's climbing all over this and sitting on the mixing desk.
Up to something.
Aye.
You're up to something.
So whilst we're still on air before she wrecks the place, we'll get some more songs from you.
Yep, no problem. So, I think I'm going to do a wee cover actually. I think I'm going to do a cover of a Hank Williams song called Waltz of the Mind. I just recently started playing this. I love this wee song, but it's became part of the set now. So I'll get me bash.
Yeah.
You were there in my arms, alone in the moonlight. The trees danced the waltz of the wind. It was here that I knew I'd love you forever. So we danced to the waltz of the wind. Stars up above you shine down in your eyes. Was there in that moonlight I knew. So I say goodbye, dear, till tomorrow, as we dance to the waltz of the wind. You were there in my arms, alone in the moonlight. The trees danced the waltz of the wind. It was here that I knew I'd love you forever, as I dance to the waltz of the wind. Stars up above you shine down in your eyes. Was there in that moonlight I knew. So I say goodbye, dear, till tomorrow, as we dance in the waltz of the wind.
That's a beautiful version. So it was a Hank Williams cover. Yeah?
Hank Williams cover, yeah.
That's great stuff. A message in from Claire saying it's a beautiful cover, really suits your voice.
Thank you.
It's sounding great. So, watch out for the cat coming up
Yeah.
there. She's,
On the pool.
Tinker, where are you going? So when you're choosing covers for the sets, is that songs that are songwriters that are an influence on you, or
I
songs?
think, yeah, definitely. I think Hank Williams has been an influence on the music probably for the last couple of years. For some reason, I don't know why, but as soon as I heard Hank Williams music, it became really familiar to me, and I think my granny's friend used to play it a lot when I was growing up. There's something
in the back there somewhere.
there's something in the back there, because I knew like the lyrics to like quite a few songs, and strangely enough, like I think my mum used to sing a couple of the songs like My Bucket's Got a Hole in It and things like the kind of novelty ones. I think probably came from maybe like one of her family or something like that. So there's an instant familiar feel to them, and
you got that connection to them.
yeah, a connection. I just absolutely love that wee song. To be honest with you, I don't really normally do a lot of covers. And I don't normally do a lot of covers for the point I like finding the time to sit down and learn them and things like that. I'd like squeeze a lot of time into like writing and things like that. So I much prefer sitting writing than learning covers. I love singing other people's songs. I just don't like the process of learning them.
It takes some time, but
I can see why people love doing it, and I know it from the point if a song really kind of affects you as a songwriter, it's great to sing it. But it's just always been one of those things, and I think, to be honest, from a selfish point of view as well, is like when you're doing a gig in Glasgow, sometimes you only get half an hour, so you're like trying to get your own
fit all your own stuff into
across
it,
type thing and that. So, but it's something that I've started to bring into the set a bit more. The last gig that I done the Waltz of the Wind. I done an Allman Brothers band cover, and a Strange Mix. It was Ocean Colour Scene as well. So I always pick songs that have kind of stood out to me for that point.
And Claire's asking, is there any new artists that you like that could be an influence, or is it mostly older artists?
So it's a kind of strange mix with me now, because I used to be very siloed with older stuff. That I used to listen to a lot of 60s music and a lot of 70s music. I was Beatles, Stones, The Kinks, The Who.
All the classics.
All the classics. That's I was brought up right for that point. So there was always that. I think when I met my wife got me more listening to different genres of music as well. Like as I said earlier on, like kind of Pearl Jam. I'd always liked Pearl Jam, but I don't think I listened to them quite as much from that point of view.
Investigate them a bit more from then on.
Yeah, that's it. And I think we had a wealth of singer-songwriters a couple of years ago, the right Americana ones like Ryan Adams, and when you even take it to Elliott Smith, who just is astounding. But again, we're talking about older stuff there now, so it still feels new when you listen to it. I think one of the newer artists I'm listening to just now is Jason Isbell.
That's a new one on me. Who's that?
Yeah, so he was in the Drive-By Truckers.
Right.
And he went solo. He's probably got maybe about 5 or 6 solo albums out just now. So he's won a Grammy for one of them. I think he won Grammy for 2 of them. His most recent one and one of the first ones. But he's very much of the old kind of country Americana, that type thing. So I've been really enjoying his kind of music.
Worth checking out. It's always interesting when you get somebody in who's, even if they're doing a session of original music, when they throw in a cover, to see where the influences have come from, and so you kind of tip of the hat to what's inspired you to pick up the guitar. And
that's it.
It's
always good.
The
I
cat
think
is
it's
trying to
always
get on the
good
microphone here.
as well. Always good to recommend music to people as well, especially when you find something that really does kind of sit with you. Because I think, as I said, when we went through a few years back, we had a wealth of like singer-songwriters coming out and still being rock and roll, but being able to do the more kind of softer, gentle side, but you can hear the rawness to it. So I think definitely for that point, I think that was when I kind of decided to start doing the solo stuff more. Is when you've like, even going back, as I said, to Elliott Smith, it's not the kind of music I play, but I absolutely adore probably every Elliott Smith song.
And like you said, it's maybe it's kind of older stuff now, but it still sounds so fresh when you hear it.
Yeah. I think that's the thing about it. I think think the Elliott Smith stuff just had an instant classic feel to it, and such a beautiful voice, and the lyrics were always kind of spot on with that as well. So
I could just try and stop the cat from climbing on the mixing desk again. And Jez, another one in the chat room there. I say some screen time for the cats. She's determined to try and make her presence felt tonight. Yeah, she's still kicking about here, getting in the way. But it's not your show, Tinker.
That's quite strange. I had a cat years ago called Hendrix, and she's the absolute spitting image. Same colours, same white on the neck, and definitely I think Hendrix was a bigger cat. He was a male cat, but definitely the same kind of Martins. It's quite strange.
It's a wee spitting image staring
up
at you.
There definitely is. There's a lot of that there. So
cool. To Jessica, thanks, greetings from Germany. Nice to see we've got some more international viewers coming in tonight. And we've got another question in from Claire asking what comes first in the process for you for the songwriting. Is it the lyrics or the melody?
It's a bit of a mix. It's a bit of a mix. I would normally say that I would get a line in my head. I would get some sort of lyric in my head and try and build something round about it. But kind of recently, it's definitely been the music first. When I sit with the guitar and I play through something, and all of a sudden I hear a change that kind of sticks, or a rhythm that I really like, kind of thing. A lot of my songs are mostly kind of when I write, it's the rhythm that grabs me. And a lot of them when I find when I go to sit down and write them, that it's quite tricky to do it with the rhythm. But especially when you're kind of trying to work out words to fit with things and stuff. But it's definitely, as a process, I would normally have something in my head that like some sort of skeleton of it before I start like kind of sitting down, because I'll have a melody in my head for the song, and then when I sit down, it's a totally different version. But if I've wrote a lyric, it'll normally be the first verse and maybe part of a chorus, or at least the tune of the chorus.
And then it kind of builds up from there.
Yeah, it kind of builds up from there. But I'm really critical with my stuff. I've got a habit of stripping it apart and building it back up again, and then one song becomes two, and these kind of things. So it just depends. Sometimes I'll sit and write a song and I'll listen back to it and I don't like it, but I like the chorus, so I'll use the chorus for something else, and then the verses.
That work.
That's the kind of thing. So it's I'd love to say songwriting comes easy, but it never really does.
No.
Especially as you get older, I think finding the time to actually sit down.
That's true. Life is a habit of getting to know you all the time.
That's it. So that's that one.
We're just coming up towards the end of our hour here. We've got about another 5 minutes or so. Should we squeeze in some more music before we go?
Yeah, that's it. So I'll play Unfortunate Son. Once had a girl named Penny. She was my one true love. Her father was a friend of the family, like an omen from above. Chased her all the way through high school, always begging for a chance. I still recall her in my arms at that last end of turn dance. Penny, how I wish I was still in your arms. Penny, how I wish I was still in your arms. I had no need for university, no letters after my name. Treated my lack of education like some other shoulder to blame. Figured I'd go Johnny, I may try to see a little of this world. Get some cash in my pocket, build a future for me and my girl. Penny, how I wish I'd stayed home. Penny, how I wish I'd stayed at home. Out here I'm just a number, oh, that cannot be wrong. Back home I'm just a mother's fortunate son. Penny, how I wish I'd stay home. Penny, how I wish I'd stayed home. I rode with her from my training days till I stood on that front line. I drew my strength from her memories, she was never far from my mind. Her last thoughts were of her gaze, that innocent held in her eyes. I'm glad her gaze never I'd stayed at home. Penny, how I wish I'd stayed at home. Penny, how I wish I'd stayed at home. 'Cause out here I'm just a number, and oh, that cannot be wrong. Back home I'm just some mother's fortunate soul. Oh, Penny, how I wish I'd stayed home. Penny, how I wish I'd stayed at home with you.
Fantastic stuff. This has been live from the Living Room Gigs songwriter session with the fantastic MG Evans here live in session tonight. And please do check out his album Low Down Sleazy Night, which is available from iTunes, Bandcamp, all the usual kind of places. So Mark, thank you very much for coming in tonight. Thank you for playing
Thanks
for
for
us.
having me. I've really enjoyed it.
It's
Thank you.
been great to have you in.
It's been great. Thank you.
And have you any gigs coming up or anything to plug before we're away?
Probably in January. I'm trying to get something sorted out with the Southside Sessions again, because I used to gig here quite a lot. So I was meant to be playing there last month, but my daughter taken a wee bit poorly, so I ended up having to cancel it. She's fine now. It was just one of the things. But yeah, no, that's it. So I'll be back over here at some point, and then next year I'm kicking off the whole push with the album, and that'll be me.
Excellent. All the best with that.
Thanks very much, and thanks for having me again.
No problem at all. Glad to have you in, and thanks to everyone who's tuned in to the show tonight. Thanks for all your comments in the chat. If you've enjoyed the show tonight, please do give the channel a follow, because we do this pretty much every Wednesday night. Although this is the last one for the year, we will be back in 2019, and we're going to take a little bit of a break over Christmas, but we'll be showing a few reruns of our favourite live sessions that we've done in the year so far. So please do keep an eye out for that. Give the channel a follow, and that will let you know every time we go live. You can also help support the upkeep of the channel as well. If you there's a few different options. So we've got a Patreon page, and you can subscribe here on Twitch. It all helps keep everything running. And so thank you very much to everyone who's tuned in, and we'll see you all again next year. Take care, good night, and Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to you all.